Guys, gals, and guests, welcome to another episode of LGBTQ Plus Singles Live. I'm still your host, Bre Starr, and we still here. Yes, I'm a little late tonight, honey. But if you know, you know. And if you don't know, I'm here to tell you I'm on the run. Bitch, I'm on the run, honey. This is the show where we discuss queer singles and where we give queer singles the opportunity to discuss themselves. And tonight, apparently, bitch, I'm one of the people on the chopping block, honey. Bitch, I'm on the run, honey. And I'm irritated about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm very unmotherfucking comfortable. I don't like it. I don't like it. To catch you up, I recently became single while doing this show. It's been about 6 months now, 5 or 6 months. I moved in with my ex. We have been together for 4 years. We decided to move in together. It made the most sense for both of us. It made sense financially, and it made sense spiritually, and it made sense with our relationship because that was the next step. We were both dating to be married, I thought. Yes, honey, I'm really on the run, baby. Yeah. I'm currently at a friend's house, one of the friends who I actually connected with through social media, through Instagram and TikTok. Honey, yes, if you are one of the friends who have their own home, who's willing to host a bitch, who don't have pets with 6 or more legs, bitch, yeah, I'll come stay with you too, bitch. Why not, honey? I'm homeless. I'm currently homeless. Don't I look homeless? But anyway, we was together, you know. While I was moving in with this nigga, then that's when he decided he wanted to break up with me. To be specific, he came to me and said that he basically didn't like me pursuing social media, didn't like the social media attention I was getting, didn't like the fact that people were starting to recognize me in person. Basically said he didn't like my personality. I mean, bitch, he got off of work and he read me for blood while I was moving into his house, bitch. Now, why he waited until I was moving in to have all of these issues all of a sudden that just came out of the clear blue sky, I still don't know. You know, I have definitely questioned myself, thought in my head, was this an attempt? Was this a power play? Was this an attempt at control? You know, was he trying to get me to his house and then pull the plug, you know, wait for me to relinquish some of my own independence and then be like, oh, bitch, I need you to change. Because essentially, the conversation that he had, the things that he had to say, the complaints that he had, it was only one or two options. Either I was going to change who I was, or we was going to break up. For me, it wasn't no question. Bitch, I'm not changing for nobody. I don't know how to be nobody but myself. I'm not changing for no motherfucking body else. Honey? If I change, it's because I want to do it. And that goes for every human. Outside factors can apply. But for me, I'm only changing to be a better person. If you got a problem with my personality, baby, I don't know what to tell you. Let me see. Let me go through these comments. Exactly. Petty LaBelle. Petty LaBelle said, but he knew that when y'all got together. He definitely knew who I was when we got together. I'm not a low-key bitch. Clearly. I'm not a secretive person. I don't lie about who I am. You're not getting no motherfucking representative. The representative is Bre motherfucking Starr, and that's gonna be the person who's gonna be here every day, all day. Baby, the girl that you met is the girl that you're gonna have, is the girl that I'm gonna be. I'm the kind of person that what you see is what you get. Like I just said, I don't know how to be nobody else but me. I don't know how to be nobody else but me. So he definitely knew that when we got together, and that's what makes me so confused. To be honest, I haven't put a lot of energy into guessing or wondering about his motives or how he's feeling and none of that, because honestly, I really don't give a fuck. I feel like 4 years of my life has been wasted on a relationship that went nowhere. Not only did the relationship go nowhere, but it fucked up my life. I would have been still chilling in Mount Vernon in my motherfucking dope-ass apartment. Me and the Puss. Maybe a butch queen, maybe a trans man, maybe a woman. Mind your damn business. What I wouldn't be doing is I wouldn't be on the run. Right the fuck now. Yeah, bitch, honey, I hijacked somebody's car and hit it. Only. Yes. Yes, baby. I love you too, Sean. I love you too, Sean. Corey says his lost. I'm a total catch. I absolutely am a total motherfucking catch. I was gonna try to be modest, Corey, but we already know. We already know. I am one of those girls, definitely. I'm one of those girls, once in a lifetime, kinds of bitch. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. Yes, Mojo, yes. You are catching me live. You are catching me live. And also, heads up, if there's any singles in the chat, any singles in the live who want to come up, who wants to be featured this evening, just send me a request or say something in the chat. I'll bring you up and we'll get it done. If nobody wants to come up, that's fine. I understand. I'll keep ranting about my ex until I get tired. What you mean that it was way out, Knox? Knox, I have a couple ski masks myself. You know, I'm prepared if it comes to that, but I don't see it coming to that. Like I said, this conversation happened at least 5 months ago or more, essentially when I started the show. And so all of that has been, you know, talked about. For me right now, the heartbreak, I think I definitely feel like I'm over processing that. And I'm only even questioning whether I'm done processing the heartbreak because it was 4 years. It was a 4-year relationship. And I cried about it a little bit, slightly, for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, am I ignoring my feelings? Am I really processing? Did I really process it? And I'm wondering if I just didn't give a fuck that much. Like, if this was really like a mixed blessing, like a blessing in disguise. Like, I'm just sitting there like, because no shade, when he came to me and he rapped me and he's like, oh, bitch, you too much. Your personality too big. You too loud. You talk about offensive shit. You offend people. People starting to recognize you now. You might end up being famous, bitch. Too much. Too many things. I was like, oh, nigga, I'm gone. But in the midst of me being like, oh, nigga, I'm gone, I was also like, yes, praise the Lord, honey. Yeah. Honey. You know, one of the things that may or may not have popped in my head was the fact that, you know, with attention comes options. And I'm going to leave it at that. I ain't going to be too vocal. No, bitch, you know I'm going to keep it 100. I started thinking about the fact that, honey, I got options. I got options, baby. Got a couple niggas clocking, got a couple bitches watching. I got options. I got options, baby. That's what I started thinking, honey. And that's probably not a good sign. Or that probably is a good sign that the breakup was needed. But, you know, I was sticking beside, and I ain't going to read them and tell all this business. I'm only going to tell the business that affects me. But I was sticking beside him. I was sticking beside him. Like. And when he got running that motherfucking mouth, I pushed his ass right off that cliff and kept it moving. We on the run. I was squatting in the house for a while. I was squatting in the house for a while. But then I was like, nope, I ain't even got time for that. Baby, no, about to get out in here. About to get out in these motherfucking streets, honey. About to get me a coin, honey. About to twirl a purse, bitch. Patty said, but what a dick move to take issue with your personality when you was moving in. Crazy part about that, Patty, is that there has been moments and times where he's made it clear that he regret what he said, or maybe it didn't come out right and blah, blah, blah. I'm one of them people. I believe you when you tell me. I believe what people say when they tell me, honey. Believe what people say when they tell you. You only have to tell me that you don't want me once. You only have to tell me that you don't want me once, baby. Honey. I'd rather be the fuck alone and on tour than be with somebody who don't want me. I don't recognize those feelings. I don't recognize that as love. I don't recognize that as something I want to move toward or pursue. You tell me you don't want me, immediately I don't want your motherfucking ass. See you when I see you, honey. Yeah, I come from a small town too, Knox. Yes. I've actually been thinking, like, there's been some pluses that has, even now with me going through it and, you know, being unhappy. Even now there are some pluses. Like, you know, I've been for a while considering pursuing social media as a career. I've been attempting to pursue social media as a career. Kind of in a little stagnant spot right now, but it's fine, bitch, honey, it's fine. Baby. Stars are born, not created. And I ain't gonna give up. So, I've been thinking, I say all that just to say that I've been thinking about moving closer to my family. I've been thinking about moving closer to the tri-states. There is possibility for me to live closer to my family and closer to the tri-state than I was living with my ex. My main thing right now is that I'm not trying to go back to work. For real. I'm not trying to work for nobody else's company. I'm not trying to work for no cracker. I'm not trying to work for nobody that ain't Tabria. I ain't trying to work for nobody that ain't Bre Starr. I ain't trying to work it and build nobody else's company and nobody else's brand that ain't helping me to build my own. I just really ain't got time. I never had that intense love for money. Money has never been something that's pushed me like that. And I've always been extremely resourceful. I've always been a hustler. So I could definitely survive without having a job. I'm a person who has survived most of my life without having an orthodox job, without having a 9 to 5, and even before getting fired from my last job, I made my own schedule. I'm a psychologist. And before that, I did hair. So I'm saying all that to say that maybe this freedom that I'm experiencing isn't a bad thing right now. Patty, you can host me. Like I said, you can host me, love, as long as you don't have any pets with 6 or more legs. That's my only real tea. That's my only real tea. Because if you don't have any pets with 6 or more legs, then that means that you can only be a certain amount of dirty. You know what I mean? And I'm not judging. If you giving me somewhere to motherfucker stay, honey, if it's clean enough that you ain't got roaches and bed bugs, then girl, I'll straighten the fuck up, honey. Play some motherfucking music, honey. Roll a blunt, bitch. Honey, we be straightening up the whole house. You be thinking that you hosting me, bitch, and you'll get a whole organizer, bitch. Honey. Yes, I'm very domestic. I'm very domestic, honey. They knew I was Puss at a young age, you know. While my little brother was going to his basketball games, I was learning how to cook and clean to be a good wife as a boy. Praise the Lord. Ain't he good? All the time. And ain't he always clocked in? All the time. Baby Joe, I appreciate you being here. Joe said that we are all ears convinced until he's out of my system. To be honest, it's not really a lot bad I can say about him. And that's probably even more trash. I wish I could get on here and read that nigga, like his breath stink, his crotch stink, all of the things stink. I can't say none of that. Can't say none of that. Can't say none of that. There are things that I can't say, but won't really nothing that bad. Won't really nothing that bad. I'd be stretching it if I read him. Clearly he makes dumb decisions. Clearly he has mental health issues because I attracted him. But yeah, I'm sure the mental health issues is what led to the breakup. Sean said I'm glowing. Sean, I'm very happy now. You know, a lot of fugitives, they aren't happy when they're on the run. But apparently I'm happy from escaping what I'm running from, or I'm happy at the space that I'm in. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, honey. We might have to talk about that on another show. Out of the 4 years, good question, Kevin. Out of the 4 years, when did you really know it was a dead-end relationship? We broke up. We broke up at about the year mark. And around that time, I was feeling like it could be a dead-end relationship. But I always give people the benefit of the doubt. The main issue that I've run into with my exes is that mental health is a real problem for a lot of people, especially men of color. And, you know, A lot of them have mental health issues, praise the Lord. Especially transgender men of color. And most of my exes are that. No shade to the trans men. I love y'all. Clearly I do. I keep ending up with y'all or y'all brothers. But yeah, that's been the main thing. And me being a person and being evident of breakthroughs in mental health. I always give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, if he have a breakthrough, he'd be over. Maybe I could push him to a breakthrough. Maybe I could coax a breakthrough. Maybe I could intervene with a breakthrough. And I'd be breaking my own motherfucking spirit by wasting my damn time when I need to be with a partner who's already on the same page with me so that we can go through life and we can work through the obstacles together. Not try and fix obstacles that existed before you got there, and then on top of that, trying to get through obstacles together. How you gonna get through an obstacle with somebody that ain't on your level, with somebody that ain't on your frequency? It's like running a race. I think of it in my head like running a race. Right? You got a teammate. Y'all gotta run that race together. Both of y'all gotta cross the finish line together. Right? If you got a teammate that's running slower than you, and y'all got a whole bunch of hurdles to jump, you gonna already jump hurdles and pass hurdles while their ass is still back there a couple laps behind you. Even if you pass the finish line first, you still might be in last place waiting for your motherfucking partner. I don't know if that made sense to nobody but me, but if it did, praise the Lord and bless you, honey. You're special. If nobody told you today, you're beautiful. You're smart. You're kind. Okay? Honey. I heard a black woman say that in a movie before. I don't know if she was playing a slave or a mammy or what. You know, we only get a couple of options. Honey. All right. Yeah, I think I'm venting about him, y'all. I think he's out my system. Thank you. And praise the Lord for listening. I'm on the run. You know. If you got an eye on a bitch, you better put your bed in. Because, you know, bitches don't last long. We don't stay single long. Honey, if you ain't done already put a bed in, I don't know what the fuck you was waiting for, honey. Because you might be too late. But you never know. You never know. You know. Jesus walks. You know. Oh, my sisters and him. I think we might have time. I think we might have time for a single. Y'all, I think we might. Let's see if we can get a single up in here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to become more successful. Not my main reason for wanting to. I don't think I ever told y'all this, but my main reason for pursuing social media as a career right now is because I'm trying to go back to school. I'm trying to finish my grad program. I started it, haven't been able to finish it, haven't had the funding. Have gotten so used and so comfortable with the income that I was making as a psychologist. Being able to take care of my family, being able to take care of my money. Being able to take care of my mother, being able to set up for my future and all of the things that I want to do, you know, being able to travel and, you know, look like the bitch that I want to look like, you know, all of the things. I just got used to the money. And now I'm like, fuck the money. I need to finish school. And in the process, I'm going to become famous. The only issue is whether I'm going to be rich while becoming famous. I'm seeing 10K on this Insta by 2023. Y'all would gag if I made it to 10K in 3 weeks. So be prepared to gag and in the process, share my content with your folks to help me get there so we can all gag together. Hey, Yuri. Hey Yuri, hey handsome. I'm gonna see if I can bring a single in, huh? Like I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna see. Oh, she done dipped out. Oh, she heard me say I'm gonna bring a single in, honey. She done dipped out. Oh, not the girls is running from a full feature, honey. The girls is running from a full motherfucking feature. That is fine. That is fine, bitch. I'm gonna bring Knox up before we wrap up tonight. I'm sorry I didn't have any guests scheduled for y'all, but you know, bitch, you know that's how it go when you on the run. You know, I'm in somebody's baby daddy Nautica t-shirt right now. Let's bring up Knox. Knox, where you at, love? Did you get lost?